Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's class. My apologies for the late start, but we, better late than never. We'll begin our meditation now. My name is Brad, and I'm a volunteer for this organization, Sahaja Yoga Meditation. We're coming to you from our meditation center right outside of Dallas in Carrollton, Texas, and for the next hour or so together, we're going to have an introduction to this meditation, and then we'll have the experience of meditation together. And hopefully by the end of our time together, you'll have had a nice experience. We really focus on the experience here, how you feel, how you react to it, and enjoy this meditation. So a little bit of the introduction, so we kind of understand how this meditation works. There's lots of meditations out there. Not all are created equal. How does this meditation work? How does it benefit you and help you to feel more balanced and peaceful? I'm going to ask one of our people today, maybe Natalia, what kind of are you looking for in meditation? What kind of goals or do you hope to achieve through meditation? That's excellent. So Natalia just gave an excellent answer. I can't speak as well as she did, but basically she's looking for a way to mitigate the thoughts in her mind. Finding it difficult sometimes to go to sleep. The thoughts are still kind of churning in our mind. We all experience that. That's a very common thing. And I can tell you that this meditation does help with that. It does help control and quiet the thoughts in your mind. Hello, good morning. Come on in. Yeah. Welcome to the class. So that is one of the benefits of this meditation, exactly what you just described. Other benefits of this meditation are just to feel more balanced, peaceful, qualities that we hope to achieve in our life. Maybe we want to be, let things go more easily, not hold on to things, not hold on to grudges. Maybe we want to even be, more organized and more creative in our life. So many different facets of our life can all be benefited by this meditation. So let's talk about how it works. Let's talk about how it works before we get started. I'm going to refer to this chart behind me because it just helps kind of visually understand what's going on inside of us and how it reflects on how we feel every day. So have you seen anything like this before? Is this kind of new or kind of a little bit? How about you, Natalia? Maybe? Okay. She's seen something similar but not really understanding the meanings. That's great. So we'll kind of talk about the meaning right now. We call this chart, we call this our subtle system, what you see drawn on the chart here, our subtle system inside. Medically, it relates to our nervous system inside. In medical terminology, we describe these 7 circles that you see rising up along the spine as nerve plexuses. So we have our solar plexus and our heart plexus. Physically inside of us, these are areas where nerves bundle together inside. Back in the old days, people called these chakras, if you've heard that word before, the word chakra. Same thing, but people described it differently. But what these nerve plexuses do, or these chakras do, or these energy centers, that's another way to describe them, what they do is they regulate us. They regulate our bodies mentally, physically, and emotionally. Spiritually, too. These chakras are very important. to how we feel every day. And they not only regulate these different aspects of our life, but they also have qualities built inside. That's a simpler way of describing what you see these different centers. They're just simply qualities that are built inside of us. The qualities that you can see written on the chart, if you can't see, innocence, creativity, peace, compassion, collectivity is the quality here. That's a feeling of oneness with other people, that we're all connected. Forgiveness is the quality here. And then in the top of our head, where our soft spot used to be, is the last center. That's the quality of integration, or all these qualities combined at the top of our head. So again, these 7 centers. Now, if these 7 centers are functioning really well and they're healthy and they're strong, then we feel good. We feel good. But if for some reason, maybe 1 or 2 or some are not functioning as well as they can, then we start to feel that in our life too. We may not make the connection or connect the dots back. I'm not feeling quite myself, but that's, because of chakra number 3. We don't really maybe make that connection, but imbalances in our centers do reflect in our life. Does that make sense so far? What's going on inside? Okay. And then in addition to our 7 centers, we have 3 channels of energy. So those are the 3 lines. We just want to kind of just, again, explain the meaning of what we see here. So the 3 channels are built inside of us too. This also relates to our nervous system. And we have a channel on the left called the left channel. It's the channel of our past. It's the channel of our emotional side in us. And it's the energy channel where all of our desires come from, everything we want to achieve in life. What are our dreams? What are our goals in life? Everything comes up from this left side. And on the right side, the yellow line is the opposite of that. It's the future side of us. It's the action side, the planning side, more of an analytic side inside of us. And so this channel, if the left side is where all of our desires come from, then the right channel is, okay, how do I achieve those things? I want to grow up and, be a doctor. So then what do I have to do? I have to do A, B, and C to get there. So that's the left and the right channel. Now, the center, the white channel that you see, is the present inside of us. So we have 3 inside, the past, future, and present in this side. And the center channel is the channel where we grow, where we improve ourselves, where we become better people when we're in the present, in the center. You can say that we ascend in the center. It's difficult to change. Maybe we have some habits we'd like to, improve or change in our lives. We see some things, we recognize some things that I wish that was a little different about me. But if we're kind of stuck in the past or stuck in the future, it's difficult to change. But when you're in the present, it's much easier. It happens automatically. Automatically, you become a better version of yourself. Again, making sense. Now, our left and right channels too can be out of balance as well. If these are all healthy and strong and working as well as they can, then again, we feel that in our lives. But these might too go a little bit out of balance. And to describe that a little bit, if this left channel is maybe not functioning as well as it can, then we start to feel a little bit down. That's where that comes from. Being a little bit unmotivated, don't really want to go out today, that kind of thing. If we're feeling depressed, depression comes from the left side, if it's out of balance. Well, the right side, you can guess, is the opposite of that, a personality that just has a go, 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 cannot relax, cannot slow down. Mind is always going, always thinking of what's the next thing to do, that kind of personality. And physical challenges can come from both left or the right channel, maybe, high blood pressure, those kind of issues, tension. A right-sided person is maybe more dominating of other people, if that makes sense. If this is out of balance, a left channel person is more dominating of themselves. They trouble themselves more. A right-sided person might trouble others more. It's kind of personality types. Does that make sense? Okay. So we might be both of those things in one day, we lead complicated lives, but we might kind of be more one or the other. So we all got the system inside of us. Again, we might have our own strengths, our own, challenges inside. Things that might cause this to go out of balance is just life. Life can cause these things to go out of balance. We have very busy lives. There's so much going on. our society, our families, decisions that we make. Um, this is a very sensitive system, so it can very easily start to go a little bit out of whack. How do can we get the system back as uh, as fresh and as strong as when we were little? When we were little, this was all working great. None of us were laying in bed at night thinking about what happened during the day. Little kids don't do that. We grow up and we start to do that. Why? Again, it's because we start to carry a little bit of baggage with us. The system gets a little bit out of balance. I will answer my own question and say, yes, we can get this back. Healthy, strong, better than we ever even imagined. It can come back through an energy that's residing inside of every one of us. So on our chart behind me here, there is a triangle that you can see at the base of the spine of our figure here. That represents our sacrum bone at the base of our spine. We all have this triangular shaped bone. And inside of our sacrum bone resides this energy inside. Now, have you all heard the word Kundalini before? Anyone heard that word before? Okay, very good. So what is Kundalini? What is Kundalini? There's a lot of definitions about Kundalini. Some may not be correct, so let's just define that too. The meaning of Kundalini. Kundalini is a positive, loving energy inside of every one of us. A pure energy. A mothering energy. Mothering, comforting, loving, nourishing. So she's dormant. She's a dormant energy. She's just resting inside of every one of us. But she knows all about you. She knows what's going on in this subtle system inside of you. Better than we probably know ourselves. She knows where there might be some challenges, where your strengths are. She sees the very best for you. She wants the very best for you, just like a mother would. She wants the best for you. Like any mother would want to see her child succeed and do well. It's the same thing with your energy. But she's resting. Now, she is resting, but she has her own desire, which is to rise. She wants to make you your best. Now, when she does begin to rise, she nourishes each one of these centers inside of you. If there's something out of balance, she helps to remove that imbalance. She helps to strengthen these qualities. So automatically, without really forcing anything, just through the power of your energy, you begin to become these qualities. You become more peaceful, more creative, more loving. Automatically, your life begins to change. If you're out of balance, left side, right side, she helps to bring you more into the center, more balanced. She rises all the way up along your spine to this center right here. Let's talk about this one a little bit because our left channel and our right channel, you can see on the chart how they come up and they cross over here. So they form a blockage. There's a block right here. And all of the thinking in our mind is pressing down on this chakra right here. So your energy rises. She wants to come to the last center, but she can get stuck right here by, again, all of our mental activity. However, when we take advantage of the quality here, which is to forgive, forgiveness opens this center. Forgiveness opens the center, and then your energy can cross over. When she crosses over, then, as we talked earlier, all that thinking in your mind begins to slowly quiet down. She does that for you, too. Maybe we think of, we're so used to doing things on our own. I'm responsible for myself. I've got to, take charge. So we think, okay, I've got to force myself to be balanced. I'm going to force myself to be forgiving. I'm going to force myself to my thoughts to quiet down. I'm going to make it happen. But that doesn't always work, So the key to this meditation is just to relax. Relax and let your energy do that for you. She wants to do it. She knows how to do it. And she will quiet down your mind for you. Our thoughts rise and fall. They come in waves. And I'd say most of us, we're just riding the waves, thought after thought after thought. But there is a little space between our thoughts, and thoughts come from the past and the future. But right in this space between is the present. There is a quiet little space in between. It's very small. Again, we aren't really feeling it. When we were little, we were always in the present. Little kids are always in the moment. Again, we grew up, but we can get it back because when your energy crosses over here, she pushes in between those thoughts and she makes that little space just a little bit bigger and then a little bit bigger. That's how it works. She elongates that the present in your mind. So you begin to feel it. Maybe it's 2-3 seconds, then 5 seconds, then 10. You feel the quietness before another thought comes. And the more you meditate, a daily practice of meditation, that's why daily practice is important, more of your energy rises. This is boundless, endless energy. At first, just a little bit comes up. It comes all the way up to the top of your head. The more you meditate, then more and more and more starts to rise and cross over here, and your mind becomes quieter and quieter and quieter automatically. And we call that thoughtless awareness. So you might hear that term, thoughtless awareness, but it's just when your mind becomes quiet. And I will say that's the definition of meditation. What is meditation? Yes, it provides all these benefits, but the definition of meditation is that your mind has no thoughts. That's what it means. So this happens automatically. Automatically, you gain the state of meditation into this meditation without forcing it or trying to make it happen. Again, everything making sense so far? Okay. All right. One more thing, and then we're going to have the experience. So your energy is rising. Again, she's doing everything for you. She's taking care of you, balancing you, rising, crossing through this center, quieting your thoughts down, and then she comes to the last center here on top of your head. Now, when that happens, you become connected to a higher power, something higher than yourself. You've heard, or our name is Sahaja Yoga Meditation. So you all know what yoga means, the meaning of yoga. Yoga, I've heard that, I know we think of it as exercise, but the definition? No. Okay. Yes. That's a good definition, and yes. So we have a guest today. No, she says describing this has nothing to do. Yoga has nothing to do with posing and being in different um, asanas and things. What yoga means, the definition, just a simple definition, that's a byproduct of what yoga does, what you described. But the meaning of yoga is connection or union with something higher than yourself. Yeah, a union. So that's what this happens when their energy rises at the top of your head, you achieve that union. And we call that self-realization in this meditation. So you might hear that term too, self-realization. Same thing. What does that mean? It means your energy has connected you directly to that power. Self-realization? Self-realization, yeah. That's another definition. But it is the same thing. That connection takes place. So your energy, in addition to nourishing you, balancing you, quieting your mind, bringing out the best in you, she also gives you that connection to something higher than yourself. That's something else that she desires for your life. So you don't have to go anywhere or pay anybody or have somebody between you and the higher power. You get that connection yourself. It's your right to have that connection on your own without any money being crossing over or somebody helping you get there. Your energy does that for you. And that's why Sahaja Yoga Meditation, we're a nonprofit organization. We don't take any money here. I'm a volunteer. You'll meet Ajit later. He's a volunteer. All over the world, it's the same thing. It was founded with that principle by the lady that you see in the photograph. Her name is Sri Mataji, Nirmala Devi, or Sri Mataji, and she founded this 50 years ago with that in mind. She just had an understanding. She was born, even as a little girl, she had an understanding of how human beings behave, how the system works, and she knew how to explain this to people so they could improve their lives. She was an incredible communicator, and we may hear from her a little clip of a talk she gave later in our hour together today. Again, even as a little girl, her family knew Gandhi. She would stay at his ashram, and he would even consult this young girl about protocols of his prayer and things like that. He recognized something too in Sri Mataji. So it's always free. This is not a business because you are already born with what you have, what you need inside. That's the other part of our name. So Sahaja Yoga Meditation. Meditation is when your mind is quiet. Yoga is when you get that connection. Sahaja means born with you. It means spontaneous. It happens naturally. It's like planting a seed. You don't have to pay any money. It just grows. It knows what to do. So does your energy. She knows what to do. It's all designed very intricately and beautifully inside, and it just works. So what happens when you get that connection? So now you're connected. What does that mean? Well, one thing it means is that this chart, this idea, this system inside that maybe we understand, maybe we don't understand, it becomes real. You get to feel it. That's why we talked about the experience of this meditation. You want to experience it. You want to feel it for yourself. It isn't just a theory or I'm going to buy into this idea. You begin to feel it for yourself. One of the ways you feel it is on your hands. Our nervous system is very intricately designed, and every one of our fingertips is connected back to these centers. So you begin to feel and understand for yourself where maybe you do have a challenge, maybe where you do have strengths. You understand yourself better. Am I kind of a left-sided person? Am I kind of a right-sided person? Am I balanced? Every day you can sort of, ascertain that for yourself. It's very empowering too. So you get that direct connection, and then you start to understand yourself more deeply. And there are things you can do. Number one, meditate every day. But there are additional little things you can do to help get yourself as healthy and strong and balanced as possible. That's how this meditation works. Any questions about that? Any questions? Okay. Online people, we're so glad you're joining us. I hope that all made sense. What we're going to do now is we'll just have our first meditation. And here in our center, we do something called foot soaking. And if you're watching online and maybe you're going to start joining us for the foreseeable future, I highly, highly recommend that you go out and buy one of these. Brave the lines at Walmart and buy one of these, because we do a technique called foot soaking. It's very simple. We just fill up a tub with lukewarm water, put some salt in there, buy some salt when you're at Walmart too, and just regular table salt, a spoonful. And you just soak your feet while you meditate. And the combination of the water and the salt, that's the earth element and the water element. Those two elements together help to just bring the system more into balance. I mentioned that your energy is doing all of this for you, but these are little techniques that you can add in to help more. So this is called a foot soak. Now here in Dallas, we're going to have a foot soak while we meditate. If you're watching online and you don't have this, don't worry, you can still meditate and have a good experience. But I hope that you start joining us each week at 11 o'clock. And so put this on your shopping list. A plastic tub that you will only use for foot soaking, and some salt. That's simple. So here we're going to just take a quick break, and we're going to go and fill up our tubs. We're going to play some music for you if you're watching online, and then we'll be back in like 3-4 minutes, and we'll start our first meditation. So we'll be right back. Thanks. About half.
What are we when you see the
All right, thank you so much for your patience. We're back, and we'll start our first meditation. Um, so what we're going to do is I'll lead a guided meditation, and you all just follow along. It's that simple. But I'm going to give you a little bit of um, a heads up of how we're going to do this because we use our hands a lot in this meditation. Our left channel, remember, is our desire side in us, and the right channel is our action side. And so we're going to put our right hand on the left side of our body and say some affirmations for these different qualities that we have inside. Our left hand is just going to stay open like this, and our right hand is going to first go on our heart on the left side right here. And then we'll move it to our upper abdomen right here, and then to our hip level, and then back underneath our ribs, and then back over our heart. And then we'll take our right hand and put it on the left side of our neck like this. Perfect. And then we'll put our hand across our forehead like this, and then we'll put our hand on the back of our head like this. We'll lift our head up like this. And then the last thing we'll do is take our hand and stretch all of our fingers apart and put the palm of our hand on top of our head. Perfect. Yep. And then we don't want to hold on. We want to keep our fingers stretched like this because we're going to massage. So exactly right. Okay. So we're going to walk off that again. So you have to memorize that. And then second thing I want to show you is we begin our meditation and we end our meditation by what we call raising our energy, raising this Kundalini. And to do that, we use our hands as well. So our left hand points towards our body. We can all just do this together. And the palm is facing towards your body, and the right hand goes in between. So your right hand is closest to you. Perfect. Yep, you're all good. Now the right hand starts to move. It's the action hand. So it starts to move over outwardly. Perfect. Now you're rotating your right hand over your left hand. Now both of your hands come up to the top of your head. You tie a big knot on top of your head like that. So you can see we're expressing the desire for energy to come up and stay up here. So do that second time. Second time, we take our hands up and we tie one knot and then two knots. And then we take both of our hands back down again. Now we go again. Of course, this time, three knots. 1, 2, 3 knots, just like that. And then one more thing that we do, for each one of these 7 centers inside, they rise along our spine, we put a shield over ourselves with our hands. Our left hand is at our hip level, and our right hand touches our left hand. Perfect. And we make a big arch on the top of our head, and then we bring the arch all the way back. Yeah. So that's one shield. Over and back is one, number 1. We do it 7 total times. So we go over and back 7 times. 7 times. We call this a shield of protection. We call it a bandhan. Call it a rainbow. Our energy flows through us, and we can use that energy to help protect us. This system is very sensitive again inside. So now we can put our feet in our water. If you're wearing glasses, you can take off your glasses. Again, if you're watching from home and you aren't able to use this foot soak, it's okay. Don't worry. You can still enjoy and have a good experience with this meditation. This is just an extra technique we can use. So we just want to relax. We just want to relax ourselves to begin with. Our eyes are closed. Our eyes are closed gently. Eyes closed, relaxed. Both palms open on your lap. Be comfortable in your chair. Our eyes are not too tight. So we relax our eyebrows and our forehead. Relax your face and your neck. Let any tension in your shoulders be relaxed. Arms loose. Again, palms open on your lap. Legs loose too. Relax your legs. And feet are flat. flat on the ground, either in the foot soak tub, or if you're not using it, just keep your feet flat and keep a distance, a space between your feet so they're not touching each other. So let's take our right hand and put it over our heart. On the left side, like we're pledging allegiance, we just put our hand on our heart. Okay, so we talked about this energy, this Kundalini energy inside. She's dormant, she's resting inside of us. She has a desire to change your life, to rise and nourish you from the inside out, and to give you this connection. She has a desire to make you your very best. But what is the key? What unlocks this energy inside of us? If she's dormant, what unlocks this energy? And the answer is very simple. All we have to do is ask. All we have to do is ask. And your energy is waiting for you to ask. So let's begin that way. Let's begin our meditation by expressing that desire inside of our heart. It's a very simple thing. Very, very simple. With our attention on our heart, we can just say in our heart, please may I experience the peace of true meditation. Just say that inside of your heart. Please may I experience the peace of true meditation. So we want to keep our mind open and our heart open and just experiment. Treat it like an experiment and see for ourselves. Please may I experience the peace of true meditation. Just make that simple ask, make that wish in your heart. And then we can say in our heart, please may I feel the comfort of my own energy. Please may I feel the comfort of my own energy. And just ask from inside your heart. And that's all that it takes. So now, keeping our attention on our heart, let's begin to speak to these different qualities that we have inside of us, these different energy centers. With our attention right here on our heart, we're going to begin by asking ourselves a question 3 times. In our heart, we can ask, do I have a higher self? Do I have a higher self? We ask that 3 times in our heart. Do I have a higher self? We move our hand now to the upper part of our abdomen, and we press our hand here. And we put our attention here. And let's ask another question, a second question about ourselves 3 times. Here we ask the question, am I my own master? Am I my own master? 3 times in our heart. Am I my own master? And now we can move our right hand to the lower part of our abdomen. Right about hip level, we press our hand very gently right here. Press your hand and put your attention right where you feel that gentle pressure of your hand, right on this energy center here. Now, again, these energy centers have qualities built inside, that when our energy rises, she nourishes these qualities and helps them to show themselves in our lives automatically. We become these qualities. And the quality here where our hand is, the quality is knowledge. It's a built-in pure knowledge. inside of every one of us. It's a divine knowledge. It's a true knowledge. It's the knowledge of this system inside of us that we've just been describing, the knowledge of this energy inside of us. It's everything positive and good that human beings have ever thought of or dreamed of or created. So this is pure divine inspiration, comes from here. So let's ask for this quality. And again, it's very simple, this meditation. All we have to do is just ask. All we do is ask. So we just ask from our heart here, Mother Energy. We'll call our energy, Mother Energy, or we can call her Mother. Mother Energy, please may I have pure knowledge. Very simple. 6 times we're going to ask that. Mother Energy, please may I have pure knowledge. 6 times. Let your attention be right where your hand is, nice and relaxed. Mother Energy, please may I have pure knowledge. 6 times. And we ask 6 times because each one of these chakras or these plexuses, they're like flowers, and they each have petals surrounding them. So this chakra has 6 petals. So we ask 6 times. And now we move our hand back underneath our rib cage. Press our hand very gently here again and put our attention here. Just the simple act of putting our attention directly on these different areas helps to draw even more of this energy into these different areas that we have, these different centers. So that's why we press our hand and put our attention with our heart and our mind open. We ask the question here, am I my own master? Am I my own master? What are we asking? Am I my own master? We're asking, do I have self-discipline in my life? Do I lead a disciplined life? Can I lead a disciplined life? Can I make the right decisions in my life? Things that are good for me, positive choices. Every day, many times, we're presented with choices. Can I choose the right path and do the best for me, for myself? Be my own master, my own guide. The truth is, we all have that quality inside of us too. We have the strength to be our own guide, to be our own teacher, our own guru. So let's affirm that truth about ourselves. And we can say this confidently. Confidently in our heart, we're going to say or ask or recite, Mother Energy, I am my own master. Let's say that 10 times in our heart. Mother Energy, I am my own master. Mother Energy, I am my own master. 10 times. Let's move our hand now back over our heart. And we can put our attention back on our heart. We can put our attention in our heart, inside of our heart. And we asked here, do I have a higher self? Do I have a higher self? And another truth about us is every one of us residing in our heart is our higher self. And we can call that higher self our spirit. Our spirit resides in our heart. That is the highest that we are, the greatest that we are, the deepest that we are, is our spirit. When our energy rises, she helps us to be more aware of and connected to the spirit in our heart. So let's affirm here 12 total times. 12 times, Mother Energy, I am pure spirit. We say that 12 times in our heart. Mother Energy, I am pure spirit. 12 times. And now we can take our right hand and put it on the left side of our neck. On the left side of our neck. Now, we'll put our attention here as well. Your hand is right where your neck meets your shoulder. You can turn your head a little bit to the right if that helps your hand fit nicely right in there. And here, very gently, you can just squeeze the corner of your neck. So in our meditation today in Dallas, we're foot soaking. That's something we can do, a little extra technique that helps our energy to balance us more fully. There are other things that we can do too to help our energy. And one of those things we can do is to let go of the past. It's very important. Let go of the past. And specifically right here where our hand is, the center at our neck, we let go of any guilt we might be feeling. If we're feeling guilty, if we feel guilt, we just say no to that guilt. So here, 16 times, up to 16 times, we can say in our heart, Mother Energy, I am not guilty at all. With your attention right here on your neck. Mother Energy, I am not guilty at all. And say it with confidence in your heart. Mother Energy, I am not guilty at all. 16 times. Mother Energy, I am not guilty at all. Now we take our hand and we place our palm across our forehead. Left hand still open on our lap, nice and relaxed. And we talked about this center, how all of the thinking, the analyzing, all of the mental activity in our mind creates pressure on this chakra in our forehead. To open this center, to open this chakra, and to really feel the full benefits of this energy inside of us and the quietness in our mind that she creates, we need to take advantage of the quality here and use it for ourselves. It's there for us. It's there for us to take advantage of, to feel the benefits of. And the quality here is forgiveness. Forgiveness. We need to forgive. We need to forgive to fully experience this meditation. So here we can say in our heart, as many times as we like, without counting a specific number of times, we just say from our heart, Mother Energy, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Mother Energy, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. And just let everything go here. Let it all go. I forgive everyone unconditionally. I forgive myself. We can move our hand to the back of our head now. The back of our head, we lift our head up. We keep our eyes closed, but now your head is tilting back on your hand, as if you're looking up at the sky, but eyes closed gently. And here, this is the same center of forgiveness inside of us, but on this side, we humble our heart and we ask from our heart, "O Divine, please forgive me for any mistakes that I have made. O Divine, please forgive me for any mistakes that I have made, knowingly and unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously, any mistakes. Please forgive me." And again, just let everything go. Let it all go. Please forgive me for any mistakes that I have made. And now we'll bend our head back down a little bit and take our right hand, stretch all of our fingers apart from each other, and press the palm of our hand at the top of our head, the very crown of our head, where our soft spot used to be. And we want to feel that gentle pressure. So let your hand press down on your scalp and put all of your attention here now. Bring all your attention to the top of your head. And let's massage our scalp. We're going to move our hand in a circle against our scalp. We move our hand over to the left, down towards the front, towards our forehead, over to the right, and then all the way back. So left, front, right, back. That's the circle you want to make, the direction of your circle. Again, with all of your attention here, we're going to massage a total of 7 circles. And with each circle that we make, we're going to ask again from our heart. We're going to ask, Mother Energy, please may I have my self-realization. 7 times we're going to ask, 7 circles. Mother Energy, please may I have my self-realization. Again, self-realization is that yoga, that connection. And to achieve that, all we have to do is ask. Just ask from your heart. Mother Energy, please may I have my self-realization. 7 times. Now when you've finished massaging your scalp, you just put your hand back on your lap. Eyes closed, relaxed, both palms open on your lap. We will sit quietly for just a moment or two. And while we do that, see if you can hold your attention at the top of your head, where we just massaged. Can you keep your attention there in a relaxed way? Eyes are relaxed. Bring your attention back to the top of your head and just hold it there, right where you massaged. Let's take our right hand, put it back to the top of our head. But instead of massaging, just raise your hand above your head. Raise your hand above your head, 6-8 inches or so. Not too close. Just let your right hand above your head. You can even bend your head down again very slightly. And just let your hand be above. And just move your hand about. See if you feel anything. When your energy begins to exit in time through your meditation, you begin to feel it. You can actually feel your own energy on top of your head. It may feel like a coolness or a warmth, a little bit of air on top of your head. It's very subtle. And just see if you feel that with your right palm. You want to have your hand above and away, not too close. You can also try with your left hand. And just see if you feel anything. And now if you're not feeling it, that doesn't mean that your energy isn't there. Again, it's a subtle thing, and the more you practice, you begin to feel it more clearly. We can put our hand back on our lap, and we'll end our meditation the way that we started. We'll raise our energy. Raise our energy 3 times and put on the shield 7 times. Now here in Dallas, we rinse our feet with the water. We're going to dispose of the foot-soaked water. We're going to flush it down the toilets here. We don't put it in the sink. If you're watching online, bear with us again for just a couple of minutes while we dispose of this water, and then we'll be right back and we'll meditate again for a few minutes before the end of our session today. So we'll be right back. How do you feel? kind of feel meditate. Thank you so much for your patience. We're back. I think we'll just dive into our last meditation. And yeah, we have about 15 minutes left, so maybe we'll just have that experience. Or what do you think? Okay, let's do that. All right, so we're going to go back and have the experience again. We're going to sit quietly, and we'll just sit again. Be comfortable, both palms open. Eyes closed. Again, if you're wearing glasses, you can take off your glasses. Be relaxed. Again, eyes closed gently. Physically relax yourself. Palms are open. Feet flat on the ground. Let's balance out this left and right side that we have inside of us. That we talked about, these channels of energy. We can use the elements to help balance out these channels as well. The elements that are around us. We can take advantage of those elements. And in combination with our energy, help to be more in line and in balance. So we just take our right hand and put our right hand towards the ground. Our right palm is towards the ground. If we could reach down and touch the ground, our hand would be flat on the ground. So palm towards the ground, right hand, left hand open on our lap. And let's put our attention on our left hand. Put our attention on our left palm. So we talked about the left channel, how if it becomes out of balance, we can start to feel a little bit blue, a little bit down. It affects us in that way, a little bit depressed. This channel becomes cold inside of us when it's out of balance. And we can use the element of the earth to help draw out any of that imbalance inside. We all may feel this from time to time. And this is a great technique to just help get that out so we don't feel this persistently. So that's why our right hand is towards the ground. It's like creating that sort of suction. It just pulls it right down into the earth. And the earth is very powerful and takes this from us. So additionally, we're going to ask, again, just ask from our heart, Mother Energy, please balance out left channel. Please balance my left side. We hold our attention on our left palm, and we just observe what we might be feeling in our left palm. Just see if you feel anything. Just observing. Mother Energy, please balance my left side. Please take out any imbalances. Please make my left side healthy, strong. This is the channel of our past, so sometimes if there's experiences or memories of the past that bother us, hold on to us, that can drag this channel down too. So we can say, please take away any of those thoughts. Please don't let them dominate my life. Let them stay in the past where they belong, not in my present. Today is a new day, so please balance the left channel. And whatever dreams or desires, hopes I have in life, please make them positive. Please make me a positive person. Please remove any negativity. Make all my hopes and dreams for myself, for my family, for my country, for the world, make them positive. And now we'll put our right hand back on our lap. We'll take our left hand now. Our left hand goes up into the air as we balance the right side. We take our left hand, raise it in the air, fingers pointing upwards, palm behind us, and elbow about shoulder height. And now we can shift our attention to our open right hand on our lap and just let it rest there without thinking, just resting on your right hand. Here we ask, Mother Energy, please balance my right channel. Again, our right channel becomes overactive. It becomes heated up with too much activity, mental and physical. Overheats this channel. So like a chimney, we're creating here a way for this heat to escape. And it gets absorbed into the ether, into the atmosphere, the other element that we're using. Of the five that we use, the ether helps balance the right side. Mother Energy, please balance my right channel. Please cool down and soothe my right channel. Let any excess heat be absorbed and removed. Our right channel is our action side. So Mother Energy, please may my actions in life be positive actions. Please make me a positive person. My actions, my deeds are all positive and good for me, and again, the people around me and my society. Let's put our hand back on our lap now. Put our right hand over our navel. Right hand on our navel, right on our belly button. Press our hand gently here. Put our attention here. Left hand open and relaxed on our lap. Mother Energy, please awaken the quality of peace in me. Inner peace comes from here. Mother Energy, please nourish this quality in me. If there are any imbalances or anything inside that's keeping me from feeling peaceful, satisfied, please remove that so that I can truly feel this quality to its fullest. The center helps us that no matter what's going on in our life, we feel relaxed and satisfied, peaceful inside. We can handle whatever's coming in a more balanced way. Life happens. The center helps us to be more balanced. The center also helps us to grow and to improve ourselves. Mother Energy, please awaken all the qualities of this center. Let's put our hand now in the center of our chest. Let's take a few deep breaths with our attention right in the center of our chest. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths. Our heart gives us love and compassion, but additionally, our heart gives us strength and courage. In a time where we might feel insecure or fearful of what's going on around us, a strong center heart can help us to face whatever challenges come our way. So we just ask, Mother Energy, please strengthen my heart. Remove any fear or insecurity that's in my heart. If we're afraid, if we're stressed, if we're worried, it weakens our immune system. When the center is strong and healthy, our immune system is strong and healthy. So we just ask, Mother Energy, please strengthen my immune system. Please give me strength, courage. Make me a fearless person. Remove any fear or insecurity that's in my heart. And just let your attention be right here. Mother Energy, please open my heart. Make my heart a trusting, open heart. Expand my heart. And please may I feel the love of the divine in my heart. Please may I feel the love of the divine in my heart. The energy inside of us is a divine, loving energy. Let's move our right hand and put it on our forehead. Let's put it on the left side of our neck first. Again, we'll put it on the left side of our neck. Put our attention here, and again, we just let go here. Let go. There's a quality here. There's a quality here, the quality of self-esteem. Let's ask 3 times in our heart, Mother Energy, please may I have pure self-esteem. Mother Energy, please may I have pure self-esteem. 3 times. Mother Energy, please may I have pure self-esteem. And now we want to put our hand across our forehead one more time. We can bend our head down, let it rest on our palm. We can squeeze very gently with our fingertips and our palm on both sides of our forehead. And here we just let everything go. Just let it all go. Mother Energy, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. We forgive here, our energy crosses over the center and soothes down our mind, automatically quiets our thoughts, removes anger, frustration, self-doubt, judgment, automatically. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. And now we put our hand back at the top of our head one more time. And we'll move up in a circle, left, front, back 7 times. All of our attention here, all of our heart here, that open heart. And we ask now 7 times, Mother Energy, please may I have, or please may I experience the peace of true meditation. We ask that again. Mother Energy, please may I experience the peace of true meditation. 7 times. Just from your heart. Please may I experience the peace of true meditation. 7 times while we massage 7 times. Again, when you're done, we just put our hand back on our lap. Both palms open again. Eyes closed gently. We hold our attention at the top of our head. Now we hold our attention at the top of our head. Again, relaxed, eyes relaxed. If that feels a little bit of a challenge, hold your attention there. And put your attention inside of your heart. Put your hand back on your heart on the left side. And let your attention go deep into your heart. And let yourself meditate here, in your heart. The more you meditate in time, your attention naturally goes to the top of your head. It becomes easier and easier. If you find a lot of mental activity, a lot of thoughts are coming into your mind, you can do two things. You can put your hand across your head or across your forehead and just say, I forgive. I forgive everyone and myself, and just let everything go here. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. I forgive. If you feel pressure in your forehead when you're meditating, just forgive. Put your hand across your forehead and forgive. Mother Energy, please awaken the quality, the power of forgiveness in me fully. And you can put your hand on your lap. Another thing you can do, if you feel a lot of thoughts coming, you can very slowly say, not this thought. Not this thought. 3 times. Not this thought. To help negate the thought. Now, before we end our meditation, let's just raise our palms up to the level of our heart and keep our palms open and just observe our hands for just one more moment. And put your attention first on your left hand and move your attention around your fingertips. See if you feel anything in your hand. Move your attention around your palm. Just observe if you feel anything. Same thing with your right hand. Just quietly observe your fingertips, your palm. We can put our hands back on our lap. And now we will end our meditation today by raising our energy again. 3 times. And you put on the shield 7 times. How's everybody feeling? Feeling more relaxed? Natalia, you were saying that sometimes when you tried to meditate, it was hard to stay still. How did it go today? Get back into it. You did. A little pressure? Yeah. On your left hand? Yeah. So that's great. That's great. When you're going to feel it, again, it starts to become more real to you. Your energy is working inside of you, and it's sort of telling you, this is where I'm working on. So these 2 centers inside, if you don't mind my pointing out, these are the center in your stomach right here, and the center in your forehead right here on the left side. And, this may just be like it might go away the next time you meditate. We go to work, we go to school, we're out of the store, we're encountering a lot of things, a lot of people, and we absorb a lot of those things. So sometimes these things just clear right out. But if you can meditate and you have to feel it pretty consistently, okay, this is still there, I feel this every time I meditate, then that could be a sign that there's something, a little more baggage inside. And it may take a little bit more attention, a little bit more meditation, and there are some simple little techniques, kind of like foot soaking, that you can kind of add in to your daily routine to help get this stuff cleared out, because you want to get as clear as you can so that you're at your very best. So I'm glad you felt it the first time, though. Anybody else notice anything? Feel anything? How about? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. So, anybody else notice anything when they meditate? Yeah. So we have one of our guests saying, when we checked our energy, the right side felt cool. The left side kind of came and went, warmth, cool. That's a very common thing too. So our left channel and our right channel, the right channel could be balanced. Maybe the left channel isn't quite in balance, and that's kind of what you're feeling. It's kind of getting there. Something's clearing out. That's a very good sign. That's a very good sign. Your energy is clearing it out, and you feel that clearing taking place when you move your hand up here. So what's the advice? Just meditate regularly. Try to do it a little bit every day. We did a lot of things today. We touched a lot of chakras. We said a lot of things. You can just keep it very simple. I'll give you a little handout. Real quickly, if you're watching online, you can just take 5-10 minutes and close your eyes, raise your energy, start by putting your attention on your heart. You always want to express that desire. That's what triggers the energy. I want to have this experience. Put your attention across, or your hand on your forehead and your attention there. Every day, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. It's so important. And then massage here again. Put your attention here. And again, ask, I want to have this experience. I want to feel this for myself. And open up your hands. Play some quiet music, 5 minutes. And then raise your energy, and then you're done. And if you can do this at the beginning of your day, it really helps too. But whatever time works for you. It's that consistency that really helps. And like anything that you start, learning an instrument, learning a language, exercise, it's going to give it some weeks before it really starts to kick in. And you can really feel the benefits. I promise. I promise that to you. Anything else? Any other questions? All right. Thank you all so much. So now I just want to make an announcement that if you are watching and you've ever joined any of our in-person classes, which are here in Dallas, all over the DFW area, we have a lot of classes at public libraries and other public places. We also have classes in Shreveport, Louisiana, and we also have classes in Lubbock, Texas. All of our in-person classes starting today are going to be suspended due to the coronavirus that's going around. We just want to take an extra precaution, make sure that everybody's health and safety is our number one priority. Now, part of being a healthy person is to meditate. So we hope that you all join us online. We're going to have our class every Saturday at 11, and we're working on ways to have more classes during the week for people to join in. So, what? Yeah, so mostly evenings, around 6:30 after work. We'll try to have classes. They may not be live like this. They may be call-in conference calls, but we'll try to get all that information out to you. We have a website, dfwmeditation.com. We'll have updates there. We just want everyone to be healthy, safe, and again, part of being healthy and safe and being your best is add in some meditation. That really helped too. Check our website, check the updates. We'll definitely keep everyone posted. We'll probably update all of our meetups too, so people know what's going on. Anyway, be safe. We'll see you soon. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.